When you look at the polished state of YouTube and its content today, it becomes easy to forget the humble beginnings of this website. It was pretty much built off of 240p resolution videos uploaded by awkward teenage kids. Today I want to go back in time to the year 2007 and tell the story of one of these pioneering awkward kids of early YouTube. Our subject today is or was a YouTuber named Pierce Ruane, but you probably know him by his channel names Pruane2 and Pruane2 Forever.
Hello, YouTube. It's my birthday today. I got an awesome present. Gears of War.
Pruane was an interesting early YouTube case. He was one of the platform's first big E-celebrities. His videos were featured on national television and he was even noticed by mainstream celebrities. That being said, his popularity was largely rooted in negativity. Many familiar with Pruane know that historically he was one of the most bullied and picked on YouTubers in the history of the site. And I'll get into why that was the case in today's video. Today I'm going to be telling you all the rise and fall of Pruane2 Forever, from his humble beginnings as a 12-year-old kid with a webcam to his sudden disappearance in recent years.
Hello, YouTube community. Recently, I discovered this. Some shitty graffiti and some stupid-ass teenagers did. A-bomb. Look at this. They wrote bomb really retarded. I didn't even know what the hell it was. I thought it was initials.
In the summer of 2007, 12-year-old Pierce Ruane created his first YouTube channel, Pruane2. His early videos could be described as a collection of vlog-form discussions, rants, and reviews. The topics that he discussed varied, but generally Pruane would, in an improvised fashion, share his criticisms of popular celebrities, public figures, films, and video games.
This video is about Jerry Seinfeld. Seinfeld sucked. Like, I know some people may disagree with me, but I've taken time out of my day to watch the reruns of the show, and I think it's nothing special.
Overall, he had a pretty wholesome and innocuous channel. That being said though, Pruane would face a lot of negativity. From the very beginning of Pruane's YouTube journey, he faced bullying in his comment sections. Those who commented often made fun of his voice and teeth. A rather unflattering nickname was ascribed to him at the time, that nickname being Jossis, the inspiration behind the name needing little explanation. Despite the bullying, Pruane would continue on making videos throughout 2007, eventually experimenting with different formats and introducing skits.
Yeah! Who the hell is that? Time to die, you bitch!
For some time, Pruane's channel existed as this relatively unknown, obscure YouTube oddity. However, in October of that same year, Pruane would find himself becoming discovered by hundreds of thousands after accidentally inciting one of the largest vitriolic response video crazes in YouTube history. On October 9th of 2007, Pruane would upload his now infamous video titled "Screw You Porn Addicts." In this video, Pruane explains his frustration with comment spammers advertising porn websites in the YouTube comment section, which was apparently a problem at this time.
Okay, this video is to the people who advertise porn on YouTube. Just, what the hell? Like, why are you doing it? Do you think people, when they see that little shitty comment, they're gonna just say, "Oh my god, a porn site, let's go there"?
Admittedly, this was a reasonable grievance, but there were some other things that Pruane said in this video that would get the internet riled up.
Get a life and stop jacking it. God. Anyway, just stop and get a life. Porn's not even good anyway. So stop jacking off, find a chick, and have sex with her, and then maybe you'll feel a little bit better about yourself.
Something about what Pruane said here really struck a nerve with the YouTube community. People began sharing his video, and in the days following, this Screw You Porn Addicts video would go viral and his comment section began to fill up with negative sentiment, with most of the comments making fun of his appearance. In addition to receiving hate comments, Pruane found his video in the midst of a massive response video craze. Many may remember that old school YouTube had a feature that allowed one to label a video as a direct response to another, which would embed the response video below the source video's description box. To say that Pruane was being dogpiled by other YouTubers weaponizing this feature would be an understatement. Here are some of the many response videos sent towards Pruane.
You are ugly. You have gap teeth. And you're a virgin. Shut up.
Listen, you little fucking faggot. Porn is the king of shit. You're a little bitch, and if you don't fucking have the dick to use it, then stop being a fucking virgin and start using your penis, you fucking porn-hating pussy motherfucker.
Everyone loves fucking porn, man! You're just a massive cock munch, man! Suck my little tit!
Fuck you!
Quick question. Did you spend the majority of your public school tenure duct taped inside of lockers? Because I could swear to God you did.
Why are you actually so gay? Fucking sicken me. Why do you start this shit with Screw You Porn Addicts? You're just such a faggot.
When this Pruane hate wave was at its fever pitch, this Screw You Porn Addicts video was actually featured on national television. G4's Attack of the Show featured Pruane in their Around the Net segment, which was a portion of the show that showcased viral internet videos with hosts Kevin Piera and Olivia Munn reacting to them. Unfortunately, an archive of this specific episode has since been pulled from YouTube on copyright grounds. But needless to say, Pruane being broadcasted on network TV boosted his visibility even further. Eventually, the negative attention became too much for 12-year-old Pruane to take, and shortly after the Attack of the Show segment aired, he disabled his YouTube account, forever marking the end of the original Pruane 2 YouTube channel.
This is a message for the 4 people in a room who had some nasty words to say for Pruane 2 Forever. My name is Gavin Purcell. I am the executive producer of Attack of the Show, and I want you to know we've shown his videos on our show, and I want you guys to know, I don't think you exactly understand Pruane 2 Forever.
No, he really is a genius, and if you guys can't see and appreciate what he's doing, then I'm sorry.
On January 22nd of 2008, Pruane surprised the collective internet when he returned to YouTube with a completely new YouTube channel called Pruane 2 Forever.
Okay, these are my thoughts on all the shit that has gone down, basically, regarding my name, Pruane 2. I guess the teeth thing is still their greatest asset or weapon to rip on me with. It's something they can use against me. I've looked at some of the comments, and some people actually miss me, surprisingly. They got a laugh out of my videos, and some are just glad that I'm off YouTube. Well, I'm back, assholes. I don't know why I closed my account. I just closed it because there was like a shitstorm of hate mail just coming in every day. People were hating on me and sending me death threats and oh my god, everything. Well, the main point is I'm back and I'm gonna make some better videos.
It seemed that Pruane had done some reflection during his short break from YouTube and decided that he wasn't going to let a bunch of bullies stop him from pursuing his hobby. And as 2008 commenced, it was back to regularly scheduled Pruane programming. He continued making his hot take / review videos and further developed his Sex Man skits, eventually including his father as a character who went by the moniker Father John in these new Sex Man skits.
Could anyone ever get tired of that? Thank you, Father John, for the interview. And now I have to have some goodness. Goodness! But just... a sex man! film!
This new Pruane 2 channel was actually performing pretty well, especially in comparison to his old channel. His videos were consistently averaging about 20,000 views per upload. The increased traffic to his channel could be explained by arguing that Pruane had essentially become the YouTuber everyone loved to hate, and viewers couldn't help but tune in to see what he had to say or do next. That being said though, he did have some genuine supporters, and there were other external factors that were driving traffic to his channel. See, Pruane had become a favorite of the Attack of the Show cast, and throughout 2008 they would frequently feature his more notable videos on their aforementioned Around the Net segment.
Thankfully, the guy behind today's #2 item wasn't listening.
Hello, YouTube community! I just have the biggest grin on my face. I knew it! I knew it! Suck it, Republicans! Yes, Obama 08. He is the 44th President of the United States. Oh, McCain got schooled. My God, I knew Palin, that bitch, and McCain, that old piece of can get in. Come on, Obama. Yes!
I would love to see a town hall debate between Palin and Pruane.
Oh my God!
If we could set that up.
No.
Ah, Pruane, you are really the voice of young Canada, are you not?
Yes. We all love your valid, informed opinions about global political issues, especially the ones we have to bleep a lot before airing.
Yeah, those are the
we
best.
like that.
The acceptance and support shown by Attack of the Show was likely encouraging, and in many ways their cosign was a metaphorical middle finger to his haters. As the Pruane 2 Forever subscriber and view count increased, so would the spice level of his hot takes. Many of Pruane's most controversial and highest viewed videos from this time were his videos criticizing rappers and R&B artists. Eminem, Soulja Boy, and Chris Brown all fell victim to Pruane's scathing criticisms.
Here's the Andy Rooney of YouTube. It's Pruane.
Chris Brown. He beat up Rihanna or something like that. Here's a new title for your song, Chris. And this is dedicated to Rihanna. With you, it's horrible! And then boom in the face. Over and over again. So Chris Brown, don't beat up your wife. Even though she could be annoying, maybe, I don't know. I don't think you should beat her up. That's just bad. It's not good. So Chris, you suck, and you're a wife beater. Good day, YouTube.
You suck, you're a wife beater. Good day, YouTube.
Eventually, the likes of Curtis Jackson, aka 50 Cent, became the target of one of Pruane's critical videos. In a video titled My Thoughts on 50 Cent, Pruane talked negatively about the popular rapper, and here's the clip.
My God. 50 Cent is just whoring himself out. First he was doing commercials for vitamin water, and he wouldn't get any street cred for that. And then his makeup line. And then he makes a dildo of his own dick. What else is he gonna do? 50 Cent diapers? For your little gangster? What the hell is he gonna do? He's done almost everything. Is he gonna make action figures next? You know, he's already done a video game, he's done a movie. What else is he gonna do? I guess he wants to just mooch off his fame as much as he can while it lasts. 50 Cent, shame on you. Whoring yourself out. I had a little respect for you because I like some of your songs, but now that little respect is gone! You're just a media whore!
Now after this video went up, something strange happened. An event would occur in the months following the creation and subsequent spread of this video, and that event would go down as one of the most memorable moments in old school YouTube history. To the surprise of nearly everyone, 50 Cent was watching and listening to Pruane.
Yo, what's up? It's the kid 50 Cent, coming at you live on thisis50.com, but I'm here to introduce to you the new secret weapon right here.
Hello. Hello, it's Pruane 2 Forever, and I flew out here from Canada to meet Fitty. Just kicking it old school, bitches.
Right, we just kicking it, bitches, and you know what? Fall back, alright?
Fall
back. Today's Friday, you understand? Friday is the only day that he can't have 100 hoes on him. Do you understand? So he's chilling. We're chilling in New York City, baby. All the way from Canada. G-Unit. Telling you, boy.
Yeah, apparently 50 Cent was a fan of Pruane and was also aware of the bullying that he received on a daily basis online. So as a kind gesture, 50 Cent had gotten into contact with Pruane's family and flew both Pruane and Father John out to New York City for a meetup. This video was originally published to both Pruane's channel and thisis50.com on July 2nd of 2009. And it was really one of those moments that broke the internet. This was a time when YouTuber and mainstream celebrity crossovers were pretty much unheard of, and an event like this was really remarkable. In fact, I would argue that this meetup with 50 Cent was the crowning achievement of Pruane's career on YouTube. Nonetheless, the Pruane haters couldn't believe the meetup happened, and the 50 Cent cosign would serve as yet another external catalyst for the growth of the Pruane2 Forever channel, solidifying him as an early E-celebrity. Despite his newfound E-fame and sudden clout deposit by 50 Cent, Pruane remained relatively unfazed and didn't change up his content that much at all. For the next few years, he would continue the same tried and true formula, creating unscripted reviews, rants, and skits, uploading multiple times a week and getting bullied in the comments time and time again, with a small group of supporters pushing him to keep going. The views on these early 2010 videos were consistently high, and this likely helped Pruane tune out his persistent base of detractors. But what we find though as the years go by is that everyone has a breaking point, even Pruane.
Hello. Before I start this video, I just want to say thanks to Lay Shizzle for subscribing to my videos and giving me a good comment. Thanks, Lay Shizzle. Hello, YouTube. It's my birthday today. I'm getting a lot of threats. I'm very, very sorry to all those people. Please, just leave me alone. Hey, YouTube. You may notice my braces are gone. Hey, hello, YouTube. May notice my hat. Very nice hat. Snapback. New England Patriots. I want you to give me the good old Cleveland Steamer. Justin Bieber got arrested for drag racing under the influence of alcohol. This guy is an unintelligent piece of shit.
Oh, that's it. That was fun. Hope you all enjoyed it. Anyway, have a good day, y'all.
Fast forward to the year 2016. Pruane is now a 21-year-old man, and the steam granted by the 50 Cent cosign had all but worn off. His channel was in a tough spot in terms of viewership. Despite having over 80,000 subscribers, his uploads were struggling to break 1,000 views. For lack of a better expression, Pruane's channel was dead. Without much of an explanation, on April 19th of 2016, the Pruane2 Forever channel was shut down, and it seemed like Pruane had disappeared from the internet. By this point, he had faced close to 10 years of online bullying, and it's likely that this combined with declining view counts was enough for him to justify calling it quits. When Pruane left YouTube back in April of 2016, nobody really noticed he left at the time because people had stopped tuning in. But I have observed in recent years that people are starting to ask the question, what happened to Pruane, as they try to revisit his channel looking for nostalgic videos they watched back in the early years of YouTube. But what they find is his channel's gone. So what happened to Pruane? Well, hopefully I can provide you with a little bit of closure here, because I had a text interview of sorts with Pruane himself via Instagram. And before I read these, I just want to say to Pruane, if you're watching, thank you for doing this interview. How much of Pruane2 is a persona? Were the voice and personality seen in your early videos dialed up or exaggerated? The Pruane2 was partially a persona, but also a lot of who I was at the time, myself just amplified. Throughout the years, many have theorized that you have been an expert level troll for the entirety of your YouTube career. For example, you are known for giving unpopular opinions in videos, which often riled up the more fragile egos in your comment section, leading to angry comments. Did you purposefully poke the hornet's nest with your videos, or did you genuinely hold the opinions you gave in your content? I was a mouthy kid. It was a different time. I like to talk a lot of trash, not necessarily troll, but give my opinion whether people agreed with it or not. You had a lot of haters throughout your time on YouTube. Did any of this online derision ever affect you in a negative way? Conversely, were you in any way emboldened by it? I believe it did down the line. I've never been a very confident person, and in a lot of ways I still see myself as the ugly gap-toothed kid. How was the meetup with 50 Cent arranged? Could you briefly describe what it was like meeting him? When was the last time you were in contact with him? The 50 Cent meetup was arranged by me and one of his people over YouTube messages back in 2009. It was a positive experience. We talked for about an hour and shot that video. He talked about fame and numerous other things. I believe we last spoke over the phone in August of 2009. From what I can tell, you took down your channel in 2016. What was the rationale behind stepping away from YouTube? Is there any chance of a Pruane return to YouTube? I was extremely depressed at the time, and my YouTube career had more or less lost every bit of traction in Steam. My views were gone and the money had stopped coming in. I just wanted everything gone. Maybe it was a mistake, but at that time it was the best thing I could do. I'd say yeah, possibly. There is most likely not in the same capacity. I've been out of the game a long time, and you got people like Logan Paul and whoever having boxing matches and filming corpses in Japan. That really has soured me on YouTubers. I may start a podcast or something like that. I am not sure at the end of the day, but it has to make me money. What are you up to these days? College and working part-time. Nice. What are you going to school for? Psychology, sociology. Lastly, do you have any social media that you would like people to check out or follow you on? I guess my Instagram is really my only social media. PBR604 is the username. It's what I use most frequently these days. And I want you all to go check out and follow that Instagram page. Do it for the boy. Personally, I think the story of Pruane is a tragic one in a way, but I have a lot of admiration for him. He very much embodies the old YouTube slogan, broadcast yourself. Despite all of the opposition he faced, he kept going for almost 10 years, and that's impressive to say the least. So I encourage you all to go check out his Instagram page and leave him a kind message or kind comment. But anyways guys, let me know what you thought about this video down below in the comment section, and let me know who or what you want me to talk about next. I want to give a major shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys. Wavy Web Surf out. Peace.